When I came across the Go Prosecute scheme, because I'd been out of criminal law for a few years, it seemed like a really good opportunity to be able to get back into criminal law and have a little bit more sort of support and help to get my knowledge up to date. The training that I've received with the Crown Prosecution Service has been fantastic. I think the guidance has provided me with a huge amount of support when I'm caught, particularly with dealing with matters that I'm unfamiliar with or elements of prosecution that I wouldn't have dealt with as a defence lawyer. I couldn't have really hoped for a better introduction back into criminal law. I think that the way that the Crown Prosecution Service introduces new lawyers is incredibly helpful, because I started off shadowing, then sharing a case list, guilty anticipated plea cases, then on to not anticipated guilty plea cases, then on to remands, and I've just moved on and been signed off on traffic trials and will be moving forward to full trials. So I think that that staggered approach is very, very helpful. Obviously, I was aware when I applied for the Go Prosecute scheme that it was a temporary secondment. I'd only been here for about 3 months when I realised that I definitely wanted to stay, and so with the support of my manager, I applied through the general Senior Crown Prosecutor application process. I went through the same interview and assessment as anyone else would have as an external candidate. However, due to the fact that I'd already spent 3 months in the Go Prosecute scheme and I'd received the training and the guidance, I found that process a lot more straightforward and I was a lot more confident going into it, and so now I am in a permanent role as a Senior Crown Prosecutor. I think the benefits that I found of working here that have particularly resonated with me is the benefits that I get as a civil servant, the pension, the structure that you get from working for a government department is also something that I found very, very appealing. I was also very pleased to note that they have a special fund for individual lawyers to be able to order extra books or external training, which has allowed me to develop my knowledge in other areas. I've had an incredibly good experience coming in through the Go Prosecute scheme. The scheme helped me to realise that I was a lot more capable than I thought I was, and that I'd retained a lot more knowledge than I thought I had, but I wouldn't have had that confidence if it hadn't been for coming in through the scheme.